The concept came from sort of an imagination of taking the windsurfing feeling out of its element and bringing it to the mountains and seeing if we could recreate the same sensation in the snow. Originally, I was always kind of dreaming of cool concepts and sort of challenging myself, and I grew up snowboarding and being in the ocean, so I just felt like mixing the two sports in a cool concept and to see if it was possible. So it was more of a curiosity to see what was possible if alpine windsurfing could be done. So being the first person to try alpine windsurfing with a proper windsurf board with foot straps and fins. It's difficult because there's no reference, there's nobody to look at doing these kind of projects. You're the first person to experiment in such a way. So you have to, there's a lot of trial and error, and you have to go up in the mountains and kind of have ups and downs and learn from what works and what doesn't. Every day we go in the mountains, we learn new things. We learn how the wind behaves and how the snow works, and you know what the windsurf equipment likes to ride. And
利尻山っていうのは海に浮かんでる独立峰なので、やっぱ海が全部取り囲んでるからやっぱ風が強いんですよね。だからそのいかに風をこうかわしながらこう場所を選ぶかみたいな。で、独立峰北海道にたくさんあるんですけど、一個一個の沢が険しくて。その地形でこう雪の質とかも違うから風向きとあとシャドウですね。それをこう考えながら明日はここかなみたいな毎日大体変わってたんですけど。
I think Levi approached me probably about 3 or 4 months ago, I think it's been. And he said that Red Bull Japan was interested in doing a project about windsurfing, snowboarding, and doing the mix. And I thought it was a cool idea.
The research and the R&D into this project was complicated because, you know, using a snowboard is optimal because the snowboard functions in probably the highest performance way on the mountain. But I think we wanted to really explore the feeling and the sensation of windsurfing. So we had to find something in between a snowboard and a windsurf board with real surfing rails, a fin, foot straps, no bindings, surf booties, not real snowboard boots. So more of a raw and authentic way of riding a windsurf gear. So when you're dropping in from the summit and you have surf booties on and you have a windsurf board with foot straps and fins, the state of mind and the feeling is true windsurfing. But you're looking down a mountain face, you're not looking in the ocean. So the sensation is like, it's hard to explain. It's like kind of a bit of thrill and excitement, a little bit of fear mixed in with sort of curiosity. It's been very challenging. The weather's been violent, windy, and blizzards, freezing temperatures. The equipment freezes together and we have to put hot water on it just to get it apart. So sort of dealing with the elements every day is a challenge, but we get farther and farther. But when you're on the side of a mountain with a 30+ degree angle, you're gonna come down the mountain. So you don't need the same amount of power in the sail. What you might need 20, 30 knots of wind in the ocean to go forward. On the mountain, you only need 5 knots because you can go 30 miles an hour really fast. So when you have the drop-in steep and the wind together, the speed is like uncontrollable. And that's probably the biggest rush and also the scariest part is that it's really hard to actually stop. So my biggest runs, you have to crash. There's no slowing down. I mean, we'd wake up early in the morning and go out there and hike half a day. And then all of a sudden the clouds would move in and we'd be sitting there for hours waiting for just one little bit of light to shine through the clouds. And I had to wait there in anticipation with my windsurfing gear, looking down the mountain, and the sort of the mental strain to be like, I only have one chance at this today. So that pressure was real. Last day on the mountain, beautiful day. Almost feel like I'm in Hawaii already. It's been an amazing experience, and every day has had its own challenges. And the last day for me was just kind of the cherry on the top. You know, it was going into the sunset and the snow was beautiful and it was so amazing. And I felt like I was almost windsurfing home. I saw the ocean and it was just like flying down the mountain and using the rails of the board and hitting little jumps. I can't really explain the feeling. It was so bizarre, but really cool. Like the wind for me is an illustration of how, you know, you could be guided in a way where you don't know what tomorrow will bring, and tomorrow's finished, but you go with the wind, you flow with the wind, with the stream, and hopefully you end up in the ocean.